Queenstown is an amazing place with lots of great things to do.
like skiing, jet boating, as well as the famous bungee.
But as well as that, thousands of overseas visitors also visit Queenstown for its beautiful landscape and scenic trails.
But unknown to a lot of people is a pine tree that is threatening to ruin all that.
Kia ora. Welcome to A Pine in the Rear. I'm Tom.
And I'm Elise, and we're here to inform you about wilding pines and the problem they pose to Queenstown and its surrounding areas.
Right, Elise, let's get on the road then.
After a bit of asking around, we'd been told that the best person to speak to was Jamie Cowan from DOC.
Jamie is an expert on wilding pines and has eradicated over 70,000 wilding pines off the face of the Remarkables mountain range alone.
So we set off to meet Jamie at the Arthurs Point dock station just out of Queenstown.
Okay guys,
Hi Jamie.
you are?
Elise.
Elise?
Hey, Jamie.
G'day mate. Let's go check out some wilding pines, eh?
Queenstown Hill, a place loved by locals for its great walking tracks and scenic views, was our destination to observe and see the impacts wilding pines are having on our environment.
Up here, Jamie had several spots in mind where we could clearly see how wilding pines are changing our landscapes, and also the progress that has been made so far by DOC and the various groups.
The first thing we had to do was find out what wilding pines actually are.
So Jamie, what is a wilding pine?
A wilding pine is just like a rabbit or a possum or anything else that you don't want in the place that it's in. So a pine tree in a forest is supposed to be there, so you wouldn't call that a wilding pine, you'd say that was a forestry block. But pine trees in this landscape up here, they weren't planted, they planted themselves. That's what we call a wilding pine. A pest in the wrong place.
So why are these pesky trees able to dominate our magnificent landscape?
We've got a couple of pine trees here. I can see a little tiny one in the grass there. That one there has only just come along in the last month or two. We've got this really big one here. I'll see if I can pull him out. Alright, that one there. Now this one here is a Douglas fir, and Douglas fir have a certain thing that attaches to their roots. It's called mycorrhiza. And particularly in these areas here, we've got lots of it. There's plenty of it in the ground. And that's one of the reasons they grow so well in the Queenstown area.
Queenstown is known for its beautiful tussock landscape. If wilding pines are allowed to take over, this will result in the tussocks dying and various bird species losing their natural habitat. Not to mention our fantastic mountain ranges resembling that of North America.
So Jamie, what techniques do you use to get rid of all these wilding pines?
Lots of different techniques. An area like this here, there's so many pines right the way across it. You saw us pulling out those few before. If we tried pulling those out, we'd just break our arms. So something like that, we'd use helicopter and a boom spray, so a blanket spray right across the top.
By using the helicopter as a tool to spray the wilding pines, many hectares of wilding pines can be covered in less time, but problems can arise with certain species of wilding pines having resistance to some sprays,
resulting in several different types of sprays having to be used. Spraying by helicopter is only suitable if pines in this area are densely packed.
As I was saying about the boom spraying, this is something we did last year, and actually there's almost 3 years worth there. So we're flying along there with a helicopter and we've just boom sprayed that whole area.
Otherwise, manual labour is used by simply pulling them out if they are less than 2 years old, or cutting them with the aid of a chainsaw are the other main methods of control.
Currently up to $600,000 is spent annually on controlling wilding pines in the Wakasipu area.
And without the support and efforts from DOC and other groups, in as little as 5 to 6 years' time, the whole of the Wakatipu area, as far as Glenorchy, could be covered in wilding pines.
Tourism is a big part of Queenstown's economy, and without the regular flow of visitors to Queenstown, many businesses would cease to exist.
Queenstown is just as famous for its landscape and scenery as it is for its adrenaline activities.
Well, I think the mountain ranges really kind of points out the geological area of it. It's kind of how cool it is, and that was
very beautiful. You have a nice view. Ben Lomond is very nice.
Just think it's amazing. The countryside, the mountains, the snow.
That's why it's so crucial to ensure that wilding pines don't become a dominant feature of our landscape.
Otherwise, we won't have the point of difference that makes visitors choose us over other destinations.
Wilding pines.
A pine in the rear at the moment.
But with efforts and support from various groups from in and around the Wakatipu.
Wilding pines can be controlled.
Right, Elise, we've got a bit of work to do.
Indeed, Tom. I'll work on these ones over here. You take those ones.